Solstice of the sun. What to do to you be your only day, to change the solstice of the sun. Think of it this way, I think a better man would always question why. I feel a bigger man would cry. I know a braver man will never fail to try to change the solstice of the sun. And breaking from the cycle, then the problem lies. You find these cutting family ties. Think of it this way, sometimes we love so deeply we must say goodbye, trusting in a second life, to keep them from the flares. We reach into the fire, to change the solstice of the sun. You'll change the solstice of the sun. It's always the same. Nothing's gonna change until you change. La-di-da, la-di-da-da, la-di-da-do. La-di-di, la-di-da, la-di-da-do. La-di-di, la-di-da, la-di-da-da, la-di-di-do.
Thanks, Marnee, for playing at Wooden Nickel today. We really enjoyed it. It was a fantastic show.
Thank you.
Could you tell me a little bit about how you started? Obviously, you were very young. You started singing before you played guitar, I understand?
Yep. When I was really young, I kind of just started singing, but I didn't know any words, so I kind of just started just singing vocal cords before I could even walk.
Wow. Oh, that's young. And when did you start playing guitar?
I started it up and I got interested in it when I was 6 years old.
6 years old. Wow.
Yep.
So you've already been playing for like 6 years now, right?
Half my life.
Wow. That's pretty good. And you've written some songs on your own.
Yep.
Right? And how do you choose a topic to write about?
I write more about life experience and what I always feel, because you should never keep something inside you. You should always express it. And when you feel something, you gotta write it into music and words and just put it out there.
And why don't you tell me a little bit about your first album that you just finished and we just started carrying here at Wooden Nickel? As far as the creative process that went into that, how old do the songs go back? Who helped you out on the project and that type of thing?
Who helped me on the project? Well, my dad. He wrote 2 songs, and then with a few, we kind of just like put our heads together and created some songs. And well, it's how far have those songs gone back? Years. Years ago? Because I started writing my own songs when I was like about 8.
What's like the first song that you put together that you're still playing today, for example?
Laugh and Play and Down in the Valley.
Okay. Down in the Valley is like one of your earliest work? Is that?
Yeah, Laugh and Play and Down in the Valley, especially Down in the Valley though.
Okay.
Because I wrote one song that I only performed once in public, like in a big crowd, and now I don't play it anymore.
Oh, okay.
But I think it was Laugh and Play, the first one I wrote, and then we added on to it. And then Down in the Valley I wrote. That was all. I wrote all by myself. And I haven't changed it really.
Since then?
Yep.
Okay. Wow. One thing that kind of caught my eye this last a few months ago was the opening of the Lucas Oil Stadium.
Yep.
And you were involved with that, and I understand you played with some major musicians on stage. You might want to tell me a little bit about that, how that came about.
Well, what happened is that before I was going to record at Tom Temple, Rick Kenny and my dad and me were going to record at my drummer's house and kind of like that home studio kind of thing. And then my dad got a call, and it was like, it always seemed like an ordinary call, but then he started saying that things that would be very, very interesting, and so they kind of just found us, and then we waited a while and until everything got situated and everything was for sure. And then we went down there, did 10-minute show, and just playing with the people, Stephen Stills and John Mellencamp. It's pretty exciting.
Yeah. Were you nervous for that performance or not?
No.
You weren't? Oh, okay.
Well, it was 2,500, and I played in front of 2,000 people before.
Oh, okay.
And I usually do better in playing in front of big crowds than little crowds, because it's either practicing playing by myself, I'll put all my energy into that and kind of imagine a really big crowd, or when I'm actually there, I really think I could play in front of like thousands. It kind of gets me into that mood where I want to put all my energy out. And it was very, very, very fun to do that one.
Yeah, it sounds like it was an excellent time. Now, I know that you're playing a lot of local festivals and things like that.
Yep.
What would you like to be doing in the next 5 or 10 years in music? What type of goals do you have, or what would you like to do?
Well, I really would be playing really, really big stuff. One of our goals is to get on like the David Letterman show and the Night Show and Ellen DeGeneres show, and kind of get on these big things and get international national exposure. And so that's kind of our goals. But what I really want to do is just do really, really big shows and festivals and do music all my life to the end.
Because that's what you love, right?
Take the RV and take the family too.
Yep. No, get that tour bus.
Get that tour bus.
Just go touring everywhere, like world tour.
All right.
That's one of the biggest things.
If people want to get a hold of you on the internet, what's the best way to do that?
On MySpace, I'm Marnee, Marnee, and like my dad and some the band members are putting together this Marnee.com thing.
Okay, that's coming.
MarneeMusic.com.
Okay, that'll be out soon.
And it shows like all gigs, contacts, shows, pictures, and everything is really, really coming together.
Good, good. Okay, well, hey, once again, thank you very much, Marnee, for playing today. Really appreciate it, and good luck in the future.
Yep, thank you.